Good morning everyone. Today we are discussing about a topic of a subject CBM 365 robotics in medicine. In this the topic is from the fourth unit, that is the sensors and its characteristics. So after completing this presentation you must understand about certain types of sensors and its characteristics too. So basically what is a sensor? A sensor is a device that detects the surrounding environment and that convert that road signal into a measured or electrical signal that a system or a computer can understand. So the sensing element detect the physical quantity. Physical quantity means what? Certain temperature, pressure, etc. are the examples of physical quantity. So it convert the physical quantity into an electrical signal. Then the electrical signal is then processed and displayed. So the characteristics of sensor. So for choosing an appropriate sensor for a system, we have to maintain some certain characteristic for selecting that one. These characteristics determine the performance, cost, ease of application, and utility of the sensors. In certain situation, these different types of sensors may be available for same purpose. Therefore, we must consider the following before a sensor is chosen. So first is cost. So cost of a sensor is an important consideration, especially it is needed for a machine. So we have to balance the cost of certain type of sensor for the requirement and the design. And next is size. So upon our requirement and the type of prototype, the size is very short. That is, it gives a primary importance to the size of the system. The basic one of the example here I given is that the joint displacement sensor have to be adapted into the design of joints and move with the robot body elements. So the available space is, if the available space is limited for a system, the component size may be small. And the weight, according to our prototype, the weight of the sensor may be less, or it is considered are very important on the purpose of the moving of the arm and all in a robot. Is the weight of that sensor may be small. Next is type of output. It may be analog or digital. Depending on the application, it gives the output. Next is interface. We have to interface the sensors with certain type of microcontrollers and microprocessors, etc. So interfacing is considered as one of the important factor. Next is sensitivity. It means the ratio of change in output response to change in input. Next is accuracy. So if for considering a sensor, the accuracy is an important factor. The output, we need the accurate output for the given input. Next is range. Range means the difference between the smallest and largest output the sensor can produce. So that's all about certain characteristics of the sensor. Hope all of you understand about the characteristics of the sensor. That's all. Thank you.